people tend to come into the showroom and they'll just say, we want granite worktops, but they don't mean granite. They don't know this like the difference between granite quartz and Decton. So what is the best way that you would describe that to a customer?
Again, I mean, I've got some little videos which would be really handy for you guys if people are watching and they want to, I want to see how these videos and how it's made. But I say to anybody, if you're looking for something that is completely natural, every single slab is going to be different. You want to come and you want to choose your slab. That's where granite really, really does play its game. You know, people, they like something individual. They like something that's wow factor, but they want it to be natural out the ground. That is granite's market. But in granite, you tend to only go down to 20 mil, so you don't get that really, really sleek design. So then people who want something that, like I say, the marbles, they want the full bodied vein in it, but they want it to be uniform and they want it to look like the sample and there's no discrepancies within the slab. That's when people would go for a quartz worktop, like obviously Sailstone. Yeah. And then we have what the latest sort of, you know, our last thing that we big launch was obviously Decton, which is an ultra compact worktop or a sintered worktop. And again, it's something you would describe to a lot of people would say like making a glass or a porcelain or something like that. It's a very similar technology, but the print is only on the top of the slab. So if people want a full body design, you wouldn't necessarily go for Decton. But if you said, I want to put hot pans on my worktop, you can only do that on Decton. So it's really a sort of game of when people come in and say, I want granite, as you say, they need to know what is it they're looking for. Are they looking for natural? Are they looking for full body design? Are they looking to put hot pans on their worktop? And once you've kind of got all these bits together of how they want to use their worktop, that's then the best way to sort of guide them towards which of the products is going to be better suited to them. But yeah, I have got some videos if you guys wanted to have a look at the Sailstone and Decton being made, or we can do some other bits and come back.
That's great. Yeah, because I mean, we all know what granite's made of. It's granite. It's dug out of the ground, obviously from different parts of the world.
A big cube,
different colours. But so, what is a quartz worktop actually made of?
So quartz is very, very simple. It's made of quartz. So quartz is obviously another natural stone that is within the ground. But you take it out and you have very small little clumps is probably the best way I can sort of describe that. You have green, you have pink, you have blues, you have multiple different clear colors and yellows and things like that. And you basically refine it very finely down into almost a powdery sort of dust. And it is a quartz dust. Well, then, because we're being man-made then, when we add a little bit of resin into that, we add a bit of color pigmentation. That's how you get the blues, the greens, all the wonderful colors. We mix that together like a sort of like making a cake. We mix it together, we flatten it, we cook it, we polish it. That's how we make our slab at the end. So quartz is still made of natural products, obviously quartz being taken out the ground, but instead of it being in its normal state like granite is exactly as it comes out the ground, that's how your slab looks. We take the raw material out the ground, grind it down, and then we add things to it to make it into a man-made product.
Hey? And make your quartz cake.
And make a quartz cake. I know I always say a cake, but it's a really good way of describing the big machines that make it. They do look like giant cakes.